Oh, hello there. Welcome back to another RSG Lunch stream. I'm Ranger J 1999 and welcome. It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's the start of the weekend. Woo! For all you hardworking men and women out there. And it is time for us to entertain you during the lunch stream. I don't know if we have like a specific thing today. Was it Freaky Friday? I don't know. But welcome to the lunch stream, where we talk about Galaxy Heroes or whatever and just hang out, have a good time, and kind of show off the game, do some roster reviews, and be just ridiculous. Let's introduce everybody that's here. We've got pretty much everybody here. I think Grande the French Tickler Patron was here, but
I'm here.
Okay, he is here. So there's the Chicken Chaser himself. He's here. So we have Grande. I think Dr. Finn was here, but I think he had a meeting. So I don't know if he's here. But who I do know is here is Grim the Mechanic.
Wasabi.
Wasabi to you. We also have the apprentice, Saintly Red.
Hello there.
The one and only newest RSG crew member, Mike Hunt.
Good evening.
And the one and only Xylo Takedown.
What's up, guys?
And we've compiled we've compiled some of our greatest hits for your listening pleasure. No, this is not a radio show. So yeah, and if you have questions, then by all means shoot those questions in. We'll try to get to them as much as we can at the end after we do our roster reviews and stuff. And I hope everybody's territory wars is going good. Everybody, we've already cleared. We're just waiting to see how our opponent will do. So we're waiting for that. How's everybody else's one going?
It's a nail biter for me.
My guild tiered up, so we're getting stomped.
Define stomped.
Really badly. Like 12k to 6k.
Last time I checked, there were 2 more for the second to last node, and then it's make hay while the sun shines and just clean it all up. And then it will just be down to the points. On a side note, I just saw a Corvette Stingray, an old one.
You saw what?
Nice. That's a rarity
Stingray
over there.
Oh, Corvette. I didn't hear I couldn't make out what you're...
It's sweet. I do like Corvettes or Stingrays.
Yes. Corvettes are very cool.
Well done, America. You made a car that looks nice and actually goes.
How dare you, sir? The
And
Mustang is a
corners, I
badass
believe.
vehicle too.
Well, that's one of the things, though. The old
Yeah, but they don't corner.
Stingrays, the old Stingrays could actually fit on the streets over in Europe.
Yeah. Good job.
That's
There you
right.
go.
That's called
Yes.
winning.
Yes.
So, roster reviews, we're going to go ahead and knock those out. And then, I don't think we have anything planned for today. I didn't see anything. So,
You have your Galactic War, remember?
Oh, okay, look. I'm not investing. I looked at the characters, and after I was on the Nerf Herders last night, which you should go check out. Yeah, I'll run the team, but I'm not investing 12 million credits into those 2 characters that I'm never going to probably use for a while. So, I'll run them, but they're going to die quickly because they're level 1.
Awesome.
Because we had a really long discussion about them last night on the Nerf Herders. It was actually really good. And I just,
You're purposely retaining a lower GP in your guild.
No, not
49
because
other
I'm
people
working
might
on
be-
other characters that I get GP from that I'm going to use and be of more intrinsic value, right?
So I've been looking today because I watched Smithy's video on Preparation H,
Mm-hmm.
and he's saying somebody's done 2.5 million just with Han.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, they're good characters. There's no doubt about that. Do they fall into the realm? I mean, we broke this down on Nerf Herders last night too. Are they meta changing or meta defining? Right. Meta changing means that they will be a part of the meta. Right. They have an impact on the meta. Meta defining is somebody like CLS, Ray of that ilk that define the meta. Like they are what is the meta. They are the top dog, the big cheese, the head honcho, the numero umero.
Yeah, I think you need more than just preparation H.
Yeah,
for,
I mean,
for that
they're
meta
really
to
good
work.
characters, and I have, I mean,
Yeah, personally, I can't justify myself in spending all the resources and getting those two up because they no.
I know what you mean. I mean, I've geared mine to 8. I haven't taken them any further than that because at the moment it's like, what am I going to do with them? But it's kind of like 8's going to be my new baseline for all characters. And yeah.
Right,
but,
same here.
Although I'm waiting on Treya, and Treya's going to go gear 11 on a 5-star because she is meta changing. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So,
That's science.
it is science, So
I was waiting for Ranger to say it.
yeah, well, it's become like soon TM. So
Ranger's tired. He was up late with the Nerf Herders partying last night.
Well, I did. Let's see. I did the lunch stream, then I did the Battlefront 2 stream, and then I did the Nerf Herder stream. It's just like, oh god. And then Zylo was like yesterday. Was like, hey, you guys want to do? Battlefront? I'm like, no, psycho. We'll do it today.
I can't help it. My work schedule sucks, bro.
Trust
you
me,
are
man.
going to be the internet soon, mate.
I know. I would just be like, I'll be like Tron, Part of the Matrix. All right, so let's do these roster reviews. So the first one is Captain Blackbeard. Har, we finally got him. And let's see here. Go to our new roster review thing. Captain Blackbeard, what is he looking for? He says, I feel like my mod's all over the place. I have my arena team set, but I'd like to know as far as certain teams, EP team, Nice Ewoks, First Order, etc., how I should mod them. I'm about 25 stars away from unlocking Treya and 50 from having Sound to 7 stars, so I'm thinking of going to a Sith team. Also for Sith Red, I have 4 teams I run, but I need more for the free-for-all in Phase 4. I use JTR, R2, BB-8, and Ray, Resistance Trooper P1. P2 is the GK Thrawn Wampa, Zara Sabine team. P3 is Chex Mix, and P4 I use Night Systems for the start of it. I think right off the bat, Captain Blackbeard, who is in BHD Black Sun, your teams are fine. If you're already where you're at, you're way better than 90% of the community out there. But if you want us to look at your mods on certain characters and teams, we can do that. So let me just look at your roster real quick, and then someone wants to start looking at the mods. I'm sure Grande's just chomping at the bit.
I'm trying to get done with a thing, and someone's about to call me here in about 10 minutes.
Oh well, then we got the other crew members looking at it. But yeah, I think the teams that you're running for all that is what you. I mean, those are the ideal teams. Free for all is just free for all, man. Those other teams is just to try to get what you can, but they're not designed. Like you can run a Sith in Phase 4, 4 of this heroic Sith raid, but they're just not designed to do a lot of battle damage. So.
And, sorry, Ranger.
Go ahead.
Another thing I wanted to point out too is like your arena team. Team Money, when she did that video with Urban Blaster about Rex Lead and like the mismatch concepts, I run kind of a similar concept to what you're running on your team, and you have more control with Rex being in the leader position as opposed to Palpatine. That's just something that I kind of noticed more and more with Rex Lead compositions that are more recently popping up again. They're always going to keep popping up, so.
Yeah,
it's get a lot of control with the tenacity up and the turn meter gain as the leader and the buffs. It helps a lot.
So he's also asking for like how he should mod certain teams. So I can tell you First Order. For the majority, it's speed and crit chance, right? Because when they do crits is when they get their turn meter and all that advantage and pudding and all that other stuff. So the First Order is an easy one. Night Sisters, right? It's like. It's speed, right? But then each character is different, right? So
yeah, for like
Go ahead.
You know, Talzin, you want speed and potency, so she'll
Right.
land plague more often. And like a Saj, usually you'll want to go speed and offense because she just gets burlier the more she kills people.
Right. You know, and then you know, DACA, health, protection, you know, and potency, right? Because you want her stun to land, that kind of thing. You know, her heal to do.
Same with Talia.
Yeah, Talia's the same way, right? Zombie weak. Unless you're gonna go strong zombie, then it's a tank. You just run tank mods, right? You want speed on zombie, but if you gotta get 12 zombie, then that's what you gotta do. Acolyte is just straight crit chance, crit damage. I mean, she gets bonuses when she does crit, and you want her to hit as hard as she can, right? Because that's what she does. So, you know, Night Sister's a little bit different. Emperor Palpatine, you want your fastest. You know, we've talked about how you mod an Emperor Palpatine team. It's simple. If you're going traditional Palpatine, which is Palp, Vader, Thrawn, Nihilus, a tank of some sort, and it depends on the tank, but if, say, you're running General, let's say you're running Scion, right, because you're almost done with him, which I'm sure you're running him, then you want the fastest character is going to be Thrawn. You want him 260 plus speed. Vader, you want 230 minimum speed, but you want him in the 240 range, right? And then, you know, it depends, and even then you want them fast, because even though you have a Scion on that team, so if their Vader does have beat yours, you're still in a really good spot, because you're going to get the turn meter on your Nihilus to where you can do the ability cooldown on them. So, you know, you want your characters on your arena team, you know, depending on who they are. Scion you want really fast as well, but his base speed is pretty low, but you want to get him over 200, right? Nihilus you want to have over 200. Emperor Palpatine you want to have over 200, but they're not the priority of your speed. It's Thrawn and Vader. Ewoks, I don't know enough about Ewoks other than they're murder bears. I haven't really dicked around with them. Anybody on how to mod
speed and offense, because they hit like wet noodles. The harder you can get them to hit, the better you'll do.
Any need for crit damage or crit chance on those?
I don't think so. I'll have to double check, because most of the ones that I've seen that they try to mod for their weaknesses, and for the weaknesses on Ewoks, it's just they don't hit hard enough.
Right.
You know, it's like 2K, 4K, 2K, 4K.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, when you think about it, they're trying to beat your squad to death with with rocks and sticks.
Right.
And turn meter.
And turn meter.
Turn meter. As far as I just wanted to put in, I don't know, unfortunately I had a bad signal earlier. Just about the Sith raid. So much of it to me seems the big three phases for scoring is 1, 2, and 4.
Right. Well, no, 1, 2, and 3, because if you get the Chex Mix going, man, you could put a pretty decent score out there.
Yeah. Chex Mix is crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, Chex Mix is kind of
That's a given.
I mean, it's going to be a bit RNG, but it's a pretty fixed 1.5, 2 million. You know, maybe a little bit more. But
I've gotten like 1.8 with mine.
4 and 5 million in phase 1. Guy in our guild did 4 million yesterday with a Boba lead, Hermit Yoda, Wampa squad in phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
But the other point is you've got to get in early. If you want the big scores, you've got to be there as your raid launches to stand a chance of posting those scores. That, you know, if you go in and it's sub 50%, you're not going to score as much as you would if you went in when it was just launched.
Right.
So it's a timing thing. That's something I don't know whether we've covered at all, but that is kind of one of the factors that needs to be, you know.
So you can like consistently refresh, and like, you know, if you need to back out a couple times, you still have the time to post that high score you're capable of. Yeah. And everyone's chasing Treya shards, so you know you are competing at the same time as, you know, everyone getting the shards. I mean, we're now looking at
anyone that unlocks her not placing in the top 3 to enable other guild members to, accelerate their farms and then do the same.
Yeah, if I place
ideally-
in the... Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
All I was going to say is ideally you want all 50 guild members in your guild with Treya so that you can slap her into territory wars and climb your arena ranks.
Yeah, your gear on your tunes is phenomenal, Captain Blackbeard. I mean, are we someone looking at his mods? I mean, his roster speaks for itself. It's really, 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 really good. It ain't a tune issue. It's just when he wants to see if there's any mods on certain characters. Let me filter by. Let's see. He mentioned this, so let's look at First Order. Did I go past him? Yes, I did. Or I am dumb. Color and Unmasked. Let's just to give you a sense of what you should be looking at. Are you really gonna make me log in as my? Really, GG? You did. You made me log in. Oh my god.
Yeah, what is that about? It's a Skype thing, isn't it?
Oh man, his mods are awesome. He's got a plus 24 on his Thrawn. He's got a plus 20 on his Jedi Ray. He actually just put a plus 18 on the new Young Han for no reason. He's got speed mods. He's fine with mods. If anything, like we always say about
but
mods,
he's asking if he's gearing his characters right. He said they're all over the place, so he wants to. The best way to do it is, you've got GG. I mean, we can sit here and do it, but I mean, what know what the concept is for the team, like we just told you earlier about First Order. Use GG, so filter out your arena team and everything else like that, and then you want speed and crit chance on your First Order, right? Go into your characters. And then look at what you have there, and then change your mods based off what you have, or based off other characters that you're not using. If you've got mods like a Han Solo that's a crit chance that you can go on your First Order team, which you're going to be using more often, then do that, right? So you want to mod your teams from your arena team down. Arena team, and then who you're going to be using. Imperial Troopers, First Order, Night Sisters, CLS team of some sort. Pick one and then run with it. Mod it the way you want it to be effective. Rogue One. These are teams that you're going to use in territory battles, territory wars. Same thing with the bounty hunters. How are you going to mod your bounty hunters? And then just go through down, from your PvP team should have your best mods, right? And then after that, each team, look at them individually, as we just told you how to mod them, and then just make sure that they're modded that way. Because we can go through and see what mods you have, but that's something you can do. What's your best? Make sure if you're going to run speed set, you have that speed arrow, right? Those are basic things that you should do. If you're going to have, put the best mods you have on each character as you work your way down.
So it's fine tuning the secondaries, isn't it? Then it's like you say, your attackers get the speed with the offense secondaries and so on, just to give them that bit more punch and
like Grande would say too, or even like just exactly what Ranger quoted, to condense it a little bit for you, create like a hand-me-down system with your mods, like prioritize your teams by how you use them and where you're at, and then at that point you just go through and you filter through your mods that way. You can take a piece of paper and write down your teams in order if it helps a little bit. I mean, I'm still doing the same kind of content.
Yeah, so the way is, what you do is you mod a team, right? Then you update your profile, you go to squads, you create that squad in GG. So that will remove those mods from your mods as you're going back and going through your other teams. That's what's great about GG is you can do that. And we've covered on how you do that. It's real simple. You just mod your team, then put them as a squad on GG. Then those mods are gone, right? And this is not taking account of any mods you have on the left side, right? Because you might have some mods that you haven't put on somebody. You have to remember that, right? But that's the quickest way to do it. Do that, then go to your next team, mod it, right? Go to GG, look at who's got what mods where, and then look at the team you're trying to do, and then go back and forth, mod that team, put it on GG as a squad, then it's done. Then those mods will not show up, and then just go down the line. That's the fastest way to get your team modded correctly. So I hope that helps you with how you should be modding. But other than that, Captain Blackbeard, your roster is phenomenal. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Great. A lot of
incredible.
gear 12.
Yeah.
Lot of squads.
Yeah. I mean, this is a beautiful roster. But if you do that with the mods, then you should be fine. And if you got questions about it, then just hit us up. Just ask, who should you do for here, and if you send us, we'll respond. We'll tell you what to do. If you say I'm putting offensive mods, we're like, no, don't do that. And then tell you what you need to do.
And then we'll give you a R.
What be wrong with ya, matey? All right, so that's Captain D. Blackbeard. And if you have questions, Captain Blackbeard, you know where to hit us up. And my Skype disappeared. Fantastic. Let me just pull that up again. Because, I kind of need it. Stupid ass. Stupid. Chat.
Is it that you can't see the any key?
Alright, next one will be...
Man. Greedo takes so many stun cuffs.
Why did they give me Captain Blackbeard again?
Yes, he does.
I mean, good lord.
Was it 4 from 9 to 10 or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. Is trying to get him to 10. It's like, oh my god.
All I would suggest is take some very strong pain meds before you do it.
All right.
Drink lots of fluid and then wake up and appreciate tomorrow.
All right, the next roster is Chaka Bashing's profile, and he's in Brute Squad. And let's see what he is looking for. Let's see. Looking for arena team and some STR teams. Don't care about shit. So I'm sure you'll enjoy my triple Zeta Ewoks. I saw that. Also prep for JTR. Needs some advice on who to run with her. Okay, so first JTR, the key... If you're going to run GTR, her teams is resistance with, BB-8, R2, for, like, say, the Sith raid, right? JTR, BB-8, R2, resistance trooper, scavenger raid. If you have a Hermit Yoda, that you can replace one of those other characters. But the key component is JTR, BB-8. The Zeta goes on JTR's lead. The second Zeta is BB-8. For his unique that gives the call and says not the droid one, the other one, and I'm not looking it up right this second to tell you, but you'll know which one it is.
Roll with punches.
Yeah, roll with punches. There you go. Thank you. And then R2, resistance trooper, scav ray. If you don't have a Hermit Yoda that you can use in there, if you do have a Hermit Yoda 7 stars, then you can replace like say a scav ray, and because Yoda will keep your team healed, he'll keep the health going, and then. You can just do some crazy damage. That's why I'm like, please God, bring the Lightside territory back as soon as possible. CG, I need to get my Hermit Yoda 7 stars. You bastards! Why are you doing this to me? So his arena team. His arena team is correct. He's running. I'm going to tell you, Death Trooper does not work for me on an arena team. He's really good, but he's just not. You need to be running Nihilus in this team first off. And let's see his. Someone look at his arena team mods, but I'm gonna look at his characters and what he could put in there.
He's got some pretty nice characters. A lot of 7 stars, a lot of gear 11s.
Yeah, for 2 million GP, this is pretty nice. I say you went all in on the Murder Bears. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's got a 7-star Hermit too.
Okay, so there you go. So that's a team you can run for your heroic Sith. Raid, and then, but for Territory Wars is different. You're going to run combinations I see with JTR and Territory Wars is like it's either that team that I just mentioned, or they'll take out Scav Ray and they'll put in like a chopper or tank of that nature, and pretty damn good. Chopper works exceptionally well on that team. All right, let's see here.
Got some pretty decent mods too.
Yeah. Looks like he's got the characters.
On his arena team, though.
Yeah, so that's your thing. You need to have your best mods on your arena team. We already discussed the Emperor Palpatine lead, but looking for his Nihilus. Why am I not seeing the Nihilus?
Another thing I'm noticing too is like once he gets to like his tunes that aren't gear 11 or gear 10, he's kind of on an average rate on the rest of his tunes. They're all about gear 7, gear 8. And then just work on, group at a time. You know, like pick a faction and stick with it. Stay on target, like we always say.
I see why he's
do your
not.
thing.
His Nihilus is on page 2.
Yeah, I see him. So he's a
5-star
5-star
gear
gear 10. Which is
That's
fine.
still viable.
You could put him, you get him to gear 11, he'll be very viable, and you'll be fine. Just keep working, farming him. But you could put him in that team, get him to gear 11, you put him on that team, he'll make a huge, huge difference for your team. Sith Trooper's fine on that team. I don't have a problem with him using Sith Trooper.
What I miss?
Everything Finn.
Damn it.
Damn, Twinkie.
Ranger,
Scion's 3-star gear 6.
Yeah, I got a 7-star Han Solo now. The new one.
You 7-starred the new Han Solo?
Yeah.
Damn it, I miss everything.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
who hasn't?
You know better than that. I didn't do that.
I thought maybe you had some Loki luck and just opened it.
Yeah, right. You know that'll never happen. I have no luck, man. Jesus. So yeah, you could run. The team you want to run is, again, Palps, Vader, Thrawn, Nihilus, and you can stick with Sith Trooper. He's totally fine for that team, right? Autotoner works, right? So change out Nihilus for Death Trooper. You'll see immediate results. Even at the 5 stars in gear 10, you'll see an immediate result. Again, mods, somebody hit him up what he needs to be doing for mods.
Well, from what I saw, he's got some pretty decent speed secondaries. But the problem is they're not on his arena team.
Yeah. Gonna have to do it, buddy.
I mean, he's got some speed secondaries with speed sets as well, but they're all on his Ewoks, not on his arena team.
So
maybe swap those around.
Yes, take your mods off your Ewoks, put them if they're your best mods, and put them on your arena team. That's probably what's really hurting you in arena the most right now is your modding, right? So that'll make a huge difference. First of all, with your arena team, remember it's a trickle down effect. We just did with Captain Blackbeard. Best mods on your arena, work your way down to your other teams. Now, for characters, your Sith Trooper, your Imperial Troopers look great. So Imperial Troopers look great. Let's look at some other team here. Night Sisters is another team you can run for the Sith Raid.
I love your Ewoks.
Yes, I figured you would. Night Sisters look pretty solid. I'm sure you're farming Talzin. That's one of the key components.
Yeah, Talzin and Zombie from the looks of it.
Yeah. So continue with that farm if you're doing it. But, you know, the ones are gear 11. Tali's gear 10. That's great. You know, Acolyte 11. They're all 11. So that's another team you can run. You can go traditional Night Sisters, but if you can get Talzin to 7 stars, that's really where you can make your money. All right, so Troopers look good. Talzin looks good. He's going to be getting JTR, so we don't have to worry about that. Chex Mix team. So we know he's got Death Trooper gear
12.
Right, so let's
it's
go.
A nice Death Trooper.
Yeah. So Chex Mix is another one. So he's got, let me see here. CLS, he's got CLS, he's got OG Han. Yeah, he's got the components to run Chex Mix. I mean, he's got Hermit Yona too at 7 stars, so that's going to be another great piece to have, you know, to run with those characters. So you've got the makings of really good stuff here, bud. You know, once you get your JTR, you're really going to be rocking and rolling.
Yeah, from the looks of it, just, you know, a couple characters to work on and reorganize your mods to, you know, in priority of arena team first,
right?
Then all the rest second.
And how would you mod
overall,
those?
A really good looking roster.
Yeah, very nice roster for 2 million GP. This is a really nice roster. So, what would you say? You know, remind the kids out there, Grim, how you should mod EP, Vader, Thrawn, Nihilus. Tank is easy. Tank first.
Speed,
Speed. Trooper is protection, health, crit avoidance. Make him to where he's a pain in the ass.
Yes.
But yeah, it's about speed. Vader and Palpatine. It's speed and potency for those guys. Thrawn, it's about speed and I'm trying to remember what was the one we said here, but speed and what?
Who was it? Thrawn?
Yeah, speed and
Was it speed?
besides that, you knucklehead. What's the other set?
Speed. Forget about the 2-piece bonus. Just
Yeah,
go with speed.
what I did on mine was I went speed and protection, but that's just me.
You could always get
Oh, that's
some
true.
of
That's
those-
right. So it doesn't matter what the mod. Yeah, the other ones are just the fastest mods you have. Never mind. I'm retarded.
Doesn't Loki have a load of mods where all
Loki
the
has
secondaries-
everything. I don't want to even talk about that. Why would you bring that up, Mike?
No, I just thought he had a load of mods where all the secondaries were speed.
It's,
He has loads of secondaries where all the speeds are like plus 18. I think he said his first page of mods now ends with like plus 16 or something.
right.
Like
So let's not
Yeah.
discuss that.
And he's
Oh,
shuffling
that's-
out all single digits for double digits now.
that. Yeah. I was happy that mine was 13 at the end of the first page, and I'm almost full double digits on the second. But Loki's at like 16 on page 1. So
Wow.
Loki's insane.
He gets all the mods. He gets all the monies. He gets all the ladies. It's ridiculous.
Loki wins at life. That's all
he
it is.
does.
right?
He really does. It's ridiculous. All right. And if you have questions, Chaka Bashing, on anything specifically with mods or teams, you know where to go. Just go to the Discord, ask us specifically. But those general thoughts about your roster looks really solid. You're on the right path. You'll have JTR, BB-8 soon, so you'll be rocking and rolling with that team for your phase 1. The rest of your teams are really good for phase 2 and 3. So stick with what you're doing, man. You're on the right path. Get that arena team modded correctly and put in Nihilus, and I think you'll be good to go. I think that'll make a huge difference with your arena team. And if you get stuck on who you should put what mods where on what arena team, just hit us up. We'll help you out. That's what we live for. So, all right. So that's done. So, what are we gonna do today, Finn?
Fashionably late Galactic War Thursday on a Friday.
Okay, so I'm going to do this now. If you want, I'll run the level 1. You know what? I am going to run the level 1 Han. And
Story Daughter has started that trend this week, by the way, Mike.
Okay.
We had fashionably late Story Daughter Tuesday on a Wednesday, and now we have fashionably late Galactic War Thursday on a Friday. So
Let's see. I'm going to put in. They're scoundrels.
Real quick, too, Ranger, we're up by like 3,800 and they still haven't even gotten through 5.
I know.
I thought it was because
but-
Ranger didn't finish it quick enough.
That's what she said.
Unlocking.
Oh,
It's getting, as I walk through the door now, it's getting kind of like Pink Panther and, Inspector Clouseau Cato with Sweary Daughter. I am now being assaulted as I walk in.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
What did you do to your eyebrows?
Yeah. They've actually realised now if they stand close enough to me, they can actually see my eyebrows, and they're like, oh, they're really thick.
Oh god, they died already. Oh god. Well, I can revive one. Let's see here. I did. I did revive one.
I see
Yay.
non-Hans on that team. I'm disappointed.
What do you mean? There's like 2 Hans and a Chewie. There's 3 Hans and a Chewie.
And a CLS.
I think
Oh well.
I think you
let's
should
one
say
after
to
the
them
other.
both.
Yeah.
Stormtrooper Han needs to be your lead.
Shut up, Finn.
Stormtrooper Han Solo, Captain Han Solo, Young Han Solo, and Old Han Solo.
Well, okay, I can do that next.
That was the squad, wasn't it? It was a Stormtrooper Han lead. With
Well,
all
I
other
was
Han.
able to save young Han, so he's going to die this time. So I'm trying to get him killed.
with reviving Chewie. You know,
All right, so let me
Preparation
take
H
out
Chewie,
those.
and
We'll put.
No preparation H Chewie, just full Han.
I'm going full Han. Shut up, Finn.
You know,
I'm gonna
I
do
was
it.
just reading over the Vandor Chewbacca's abilities again. He might actually be decent.
Yeah, I said that when
Maybe
I first looked
with-
at him.
I think
And
they'll
I'm
both be
thinking
decent
with,
in
like-
Well, we have
Bounty
Stormtrooper
hunters.
Han, we have OG Han, we have Young Han, we have I'm Frozen and My Nuts Are No Longer Working Han, and Old Man Viagra Han. So we've got the whole Han team.
We got like a whole medical crew going on.
Yeah, right, here we go.
Well, I was thinking like with bounty hunters, because his protection thing affects all scoundrels, not just light side scoundrels.
But not
But
all
he
bounty hunters
only-
are not scoundrels.
But he only revives light side scoundrels.
Yes, but I mean his protection regen whenever
Yeah.
somebody is damaged when Chewbacca isn't damaged, Chewbacca recovers 10% protection, and all other scoundrels recover half
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, combining that maybe with a boss lead or something. You just got healing a plenty. Yeah,
It's
going
awful.
to be
It's awful. Oh, the young Han died. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
You see, if young Han dies, then you have no others because
Yeah, then technically all the other Hans don't exist anymore.
All right,
yeah,
so
exactly.
I
They
ran
should
the
all
full
die-
Han
they should
squad, Dr. Finn. Are you happy now?
run a full Chewie squad.
Oh god.
You can throw some. You can throw some.
Four
Ewoks
Chewies and
in
an
to
R2.
balance it.
We're choosing. No, the other Chewie died already, so we can't use him.
3 Chewies, an R2, and a
Ewok
Farm Boy Luke.
because they're funny.
What the hell, Farm Boy Luke for?
Because you need his Luke, and CLS is too overpowered. I'll be right back.
Wait, I have 2 Chewies. The other one's dead, so we've got 2 Chewies. Oh Christ. Who else are we looking for? You said R2?
I think he said R2.
God. Okay, Rebel, R2, Farm Boy
I
Luke.
still think
Yoda
it's sad
likes.
that-
And who
ahead.
else? So we got 2 Chewies, R2, Luke, and who else?
Grandmaster.
Grand-
He likes Wookiees. Grandmaster
Grandmaster who? Yoda?
Yeah, he likes Wookiees, doesn't he?
Good relations I have with him.
Yes.
All right, Grandmaster Yoda. Well, this team's gonna get slaughtered. Okay.
Still
Now
think
we
it's
know why
sad
his
that
eyes
we don't
bulge.
have an OG Chewie.
So
Or an
Nathaniel
OG
Miller,
Yoda.
Nathaniel Miller request for Galactic War Run: Jawas, Ewoks, Bounty Hunters, Droids in that order.
Well, you can only request one damn thing. God dang darn.
Artorias Drac Knight just donated $2. Where dat Carbonite Han? Best Han's down.
I think you should just solo it with masked Kylo. Just run masked Kylo. That's it. See how far you can get. Now
Probably
they've
pretty
nerfed it.
far.
Yeah. Kylo Ren.
Or I'll show you the dark side.
Do your trousers up. I've seen that dark side.
I'll show you the dark side.
Don't make me take my shirt off.
Chicks dig it.
I'm just misunderstood.
Okay.
They were going to replace that console.
What else 73 question? Anyone see a response about the apparent issues with territory wars this week? Lots of guilds going against guilds of 30 to 50 to 80 plus million GP. Mine was 40 plus and 30 plus this time.
Is that true?
I thought they'd sorted that.
Apparently not.
I mean, ours were both.
I mean, we
very
faced this.
similar.
I mean, we were ranked 60. The team we're facing is 61.
Oh, is that Pussy Galore by you?
What do you mean?
I could hear a single prop plane near you.
No, it's called living in a city. You get those sometimes, Mike. I mean, I know in England you guys live in the country and eat cheese, but that's different in the U.S.
No. It's French that eat cheese.
Oh, okay. So, well, English, French. What's the difference?
The accent.
Okay, so
we're fighting a guild that is 7 million GP ahead of us, above us.
Yeah, there was really not that much of a difference with the. I mean, we're right next to each other, so I mean, that separation is not that bad, Grim. So yours is not that bad.
Yeah, I know.
Anybody else here had a huge difference? No, Ewalker, I will not buy a pack. Christ.
Oh, you have to buy some tomorrow because there's the wedding.
What wedding? Oh, no, I'm not buying a pack in honor of that.
Oh yeah, the royal
FBI
wedding.
on their way to your door now, mate. So it's like, really? You're
Oh,
saying
in that case, then I'm really not buying a pack. I mean, now if you put it that way, you steeled my resolve even more. All right, what team?
I think you should.
Team am I running next? Christ, that's Jawas, right? I don't know what Jaws is. I can create a squad because you looking at them, it's like hard to tell who's who.
Isn't it? They should have badges or something. Houdini!
Houdini! These little bastards. Oh, not you.
Danilo Papais. Question, how about an anti-Night Sister team in Territory Wars? What do you think about GK Lead 5's Jedi Counselor, Barris, and Lumi? 3 Jedi that have healing abilities because of GK Lead.
Yeah, but they're too slow.
Yeah, they'll get annihilated by Asajj and Asajj-led Night Sisters.
Imperial troopers.
Yep.
Very quick. Also, Zeta Palps. Just take them apart. You want rid of Dakar. You want to stop Talzin from getting a plague out. Job done.
Yeah, and with Imperial troopers, like if they're running a squishy zombie, you can just kill the zombie a couple times to fill up your turn meter on all your characters, and then destroy everybody else real quick.
Chaos and mayhem.
It's so nice to go in against like a Night Sister, a Gear 12 Night Sister team with like an under-geared Imperial Trooper team, and just wipe the floor with them.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Ewalkin donated $9.99 and says buy a pack.
No, well, when YouTube pays me that in 3 months, I'll do it. Actually, they take 30%, so that's actually what, $6.33.
They take 30%.
30%, man.
Yeah,
that's greedy.
They take a big chunk.
If you want me to buy a pack, all right. If you want me to buy a pack,
like $12 or something like that.
Oh, here we go.
Send it to the PayPal account on the YouTube homepage and put the message buy a effing pack, and I will use that money to buy a pack on the stream, so I can get somebody help me get Ewalking off my nuts.
Actually, dude, you should put some Google Play cards on your Amazon wish list.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Easy.
Make a note of that. I need to.
That way, if people want to buy you a pack, they can just get you one of the Google Play cards, and then you can use that.
That's not a bad idea. Because I'm in the red big time right now for the whole shit I bought.
Oh, dude, yeah. After hearing how much your internet bill is, that makes my pocketbook hurt.
It's a lot. When you say 500 regular speed, they tell you the price. You're like, It's worth it, though. I don't mind eating ramen noodles for the cause. Yeah, I could go arrow. Let's do that. I just didn't I didn't have any mods in that Java, so I'm like, I might as well put some on there. and then I can change.
I hope you didn't kill anyone I know.
I have so many mods I farmed now. I'm at the max. I haven't set to sell mods because I'm like, it's like, Jesus.
Yeah, I was so annoyed when I found out that there was actually a cap.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this? That I can't even get these mods until I clear. What? Why would you do that? That just seems a strange thing to do.
Why? Why would you do that?
What? Yeah, exactly. Why? Why would Ranger? Why did they do that?
I don't know.
Oh, 13 minutes left, and where are we? Ooh, we're on 20,500. They're on 19,124. We have one node left with 5 squads. Any of them mine? No. Yes. Ooh. My first order of sustained 3 waves, 3 assaults, and so far all I've lost is Foo. Crew,
Nice.
Crew, SF, Fost, and Death Panda are still going. Oh, I like that.
Nice. Yeah, my crew won 3
Here's-
matches on defense.
Want to hear something funny?
Oh, no, I got these
Fox's
stars.
health bonus and damage bonus carries over on battles.
Yes. Oh, I'm loving that. I'm actually one of the. I'm being. Shin Yano is attacking me as we speak.
Oh.
It's a Japanese guild. He's already gone. Oh, he backed out of it. He thought better. He must be on the stream. Sorry, mate.
Or he got in there and saw that they all had full turn meter and said, nope.
Mm.
Like Maurice did. Actually, no, Maurice filled him with turn meter at one time.
I actually apologized, but I addressed I tried a few squads out that really went south on me rapidly, but then I went in and cleaned up the mess I made. It was like, I'm being attacked by some kanji writing, so I don't know who it is. But
you'd be amazed at how many people don't know how to fight that first order squad. They'll go in and get completely annihilated and just fill their turn meter bars up.
11 minutes remaining, and we've still got 3 squads plus mine being assaulted.
Arcturus Drachnite. Question: who should I farm as a third tune from hard nodes? Currently farming Mother Talzin and Xeris. Empire tunes are done.
What's a zombie at?
That doesn't say.
Or spirit?
No,
you want zombie first.
Is a good farm.
7-star zombie. Oh, my panda's losing protection.
Oh,
you know what happens if you don't have protection on pandas? More pandas.
Well, Nathaniel Miller says, I know you were just in my arena team in my review, but for the record, it took 19 attacks to beat in our last territory war. I don't remember dissing your...
No, we were just saying that he
I
just needed to remod.
Yeah. But
no, EP teams do extremely well in TW regardless of how they're set up.
EP teams are a pain in the ass, and if you have a person go in there and mess up and give turn meter to it, brother, that's one thing that we really stress in our guild and territory wars. Listen, folks, here's a nice territory war tip. Don't leave turn meter on a team. That makes you a butthole. Especially if you leave it full everything and the other person doesn't even know that you left turn meter. They go in there like, aha, my speed's way better than theirs. I shall dominate. Wait, what's happening? Why? No!
It's like all defeated.
How did that happen? I don't understand. I'm sorry, the turn meter. No, why did you do this?
I have an update. I lost my panda. My Fost is on 2 red bars.
I haven't even looked to see where we're at territory war.
I'm on 5 battles. This will be the 6th.
Let's check that beam footage.
Nice, Mike.
Got 9 minutes left. Let's see.
We might actually win this.
We're good. Yeah, we're up like 3,800 still. They're not getting through zone 5.
Well, we got 1,400 ahead of
got
them.
to zone 5 yet?
No. There's no way we're losing this in 10 minutes. No way.
Goosey Loosey Caboosey question: is there such a thing as too much speed?
No.
Actually, yes.
If you think so, then add more
Yes.
to it.
Finn did a very long spiel on how it does fall off at one point.
Yeah, I think
Certain tunes, like it all depends on their base speed and
Right.
how much speed you're trying to stack on them and what the concept of their kit is. Like you got to look at the variables. Like you know how many times we've said speed mods aren't for every tune or every mod doesn't have to be speed per se. So it's just the concept of what you're trying to do. If you think you need more speed on a slower tune to make him go, like Shore Trooper, perfect example. You want him taunting as much as you can. You want him healing as much as you can. And, you want a variation between like speed and maybe some more health and protection on him, more tenacity on him, something to make him last longer, but still consistently go.
I run my Shore Trooper with virtually 0 speed on it. No, not Shore Trooper, sorry, Sith Trooper. 127 speed. He's a beast.
It's an auto taunter, perfect example.
Yep. I got an update on my after 6 battles, my Fost went from 2 red to some protection and yellow.
Or like crew.
Mods and stats in your first order team. Oh,
like you want your crew going fast. He's an auto taunter. You want him hitting hard. It's a variation of what you got to do for them.
I'm thinking of putting a crit avoidance on him.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That one's not very useful, though.
If it's got some good secondary speed on it, too, and on top of that, you already have some good speed secondaries on your other 5 mods. I could see that.
You can see just health and speed with the mods being health and speed. He's very...
Now, a protection primary would work.
Like another protection arrow. Yeah, that's a good one. With either crit avoidance or protection arrow with speed secondary would be nice.
Now, first order stormtrooper, I went with. How did I go potency? I went defense and potency on him.
So I've got an update on my first order stormtrooper. Now
why did I do this with him?
A quarter bar protection
debuff,
and full health.
Oh, that's right. Okay. First order executioner is speed, and then I put health on him because I want as much health to get his offense rocking and rolling. Let's see, who else? First order officer is just space, health and speed.
Right. Yeah.
And then who else am I running?
I'm back. What I miss?
Nothing.
Everything.
Then Kylo just went speed. But he's going out. I'm going into my first order special forces, who I'm going in next, and I went speed and crit chance because that's what you want. So I got to get him. I need 2 power pieces. All right, go ahead, Stanley. Sorry.
Danilo Papais question: anyone agree that the new Han looks a lot like Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Yes. Look at it again. Yes.
Winnie the Pooh.
It's like yellow.
Winnie
the
Pooh. Funny
no, not just the
little
color. Look at the
wing.
facial design. Yes. The answer is yes.
Oh, they're going for a 9th time now. Wow. They've actually
don't see Winnie the Pooh.
They fully healed my first order stormtrooper. Yeah, went from 2 red to full green and protection.
Yeah, that's what happens when you let a team get Terminator like that. It's a nightmare. Because they're going to, especially first order stormtrooper with the first order officer. They're going to do their thing, and they're going to get health and protection back. That's what makes them so disgusting.
Well, it's crew, SF, and first order storm are the only 3 withstanding still.
Oh man, that's perfect because the fighter's calling both of them to assist, and they're both just regaining health and protection. Whoever's hitting them.
Ranger, I think we have to define something right now. We know Ewokin wants you to open a pack.
Right.
So under what conditions will you open a pack for Ewokin?
When I'm not poor and I'm not eating ramen every day. Kiss my ass.
But he's donating. So he's donating in order for you.
I
to
know,
open
but he does it through
Just
Super
get the young
Chat,
Han
and I
pack.
don't. It
Just
does.
the young
It takes
Han
3
pack.
months. God damn it, and I lose 30%. Now, I should hear in the next couple of days. You walk in. We'll get some. To get finally some of the YouTube money, and then I'll buy it.
Let's pick a character too. Is there a character from this new movie that you see that if they had a pack for you would buy? Thurn, Scissor Punch, Kira,
Or did you
Young
get
Lando.
Boss to 4 stars?
I did. You know what? I'll get some money and I'll take Boss to 4 stars. Maybe the other 2 to 4 stars. I think that's fair, right? We'll depend on how much we get, but
Nice, yeah. Everybody
least
will
I do
like that.
one.
There you go, Ewokin.
It's 3 packs.
yeah, there we go. I know, but Ewok, even when I do that, the next week he's gonna be like, buy a pack.
He is, but then you can say you open one for him, and then he won't bother you.
Oh, that's true. Well, I've done that before.
Well, you can tell him not
Wait
to.
a minute, I've done that before, Finn, and he still does it. So hold on.
Yeah, I
Well,
know,
think about
but
it this way: if you're going to be buying
eventually
3
give him
this
enough.
time, though, so you get
gotta
the
throw
next
Ewok
3 times he says it to tell him
that's
you did it
science.
that time and that
Oh,
time
that's
and that
true.
time.
You can't say it 3 times because Ewokin will last 3 times in one stream.
Oh
so
God.
Once per stream. Once per Wednesday night stream.
He's not going to be restricted to once per stream, but it'll buy you some time.
We're ripping
Nathaniel
Ranger apart over
Morgan.
here.
Nathaniel Morgan question: should I gear Eradicator team for heroic AAT solo? That team is Admiral Akbar lead, Hermit Yoda, BB-8, CLS, and Ezra.
All
And
good characters. So
Yeah, it works. I mean, you get some good damage with it because I do the same concept in the start of P3, except I use Raid Han instead of Ezra, and I can just get in there and click on auto, and then kind of like every once in a while I'll have to designate what target I want to hit, but it'll get through auto like that on phase 3 and do a good chunk in phase 4 too.
Here's the other thing too. If you're worrying about soloing heroic AAT, right? Chances are you've already farmed heroic AAT for a while, and you're getting your Kenobi shards and all that stuff. So in all honesty, trying to solo heroic AAT is a whole EPing thing, and if that's what you want to do, that's perfectly fine. But make sure that you're not sacrificing something else, because there may be other characters that can help other phases. You might be able to. I mean, Ezra helps you in territory wars because you'll improve your Phoenix team and all that kind of stuff. But if you're focusing on Ezra specifically for heroic AAT, make sure you're not. There's not someplace else that's better for you to focus.
that's right.
Stay on target.
Patricia Takanawa here. First is down.
Trisha Takanawa, not Patricia.
Oh yeah,
I'm standing in front of the Walmart here in Quahog. Oh Lord. All right, let's.
What's the weather like, Ranger?
Oh, it's oh yeah, it's cold.
Thanks, Ranger.
All right, next question.
What kind of soup are you eating? Chunky.
Chunky ramen.
Oh, it sounds like regurgitated ramen.
All right, next question.
Chewy, question for Ranger: does your OG Han have a bayonet?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Danilo Papayas question: does Mike Hunt like eating mushy peas?
Oh.
I do. They're yummy. Just be careful and don't buy the Marifat by mistake.
Is there any other? I don't like.
Yeah, here's another question. Do you like Spag Bowl?
Yes,
What
but
the
it has
hell
to
is
have
that?
chili. Needs chili in it.
What is that?
Oh.
Spag bowl, spaghetti bolognese.
It's pretty much spaghetti and meat sauce. Yeah.
Oh, then
Yeah.
no.
Right.
No? But
My answer
to
is
be
no.
honest, my personal preference is linguine over spaghetti. But that's just me.
A pasta over a pasta?
Yes.
What the?
Science.
What the
No,
hell?
I think he means he likes linguine more than spaghetti.
I thought he meant he said he likes
Yeah.
linguine over pasta, so he likes linguine on top of his pasta.
As it
spaghetti.
When
in,
the
like,
moon
preference of
hits your
pasta.
eye like a big pizza pie, add more linguine.
No, like linguine on spaghetti.
as linguine.
That's awful. What the hell? I'm just picturing Mike putting. So what do you want on your spaghetti, honey? Linguine.
More pasta. What's the matter with
More
you?
pasta.
What's the matter with you?
Add some more sauce too. What's the matter with you?
My mum likes to embarrass me from time to time, reminding or telling this tale of me falling asleep face first into a bowl of pasta in Venice once. Admittedly, I was 3 at the time. That's my defense.
I love pastaception. It's a pasta inside of a pasta inside of another pasta.
Pasta.
All right, 2 more questions.
Chewy, question: are 4 tombs too many to farm from hard nodes? Also, can you use airplane mode for territory war? No, you can't use airplane mode in territory war.
Ooh, can I do this one?
It just does nothing.
It does nothing.
Yeah. If you do the hard nodes, though, I mean, like, you can do, like, since they have the 8 hard node attempts now, you can do, like, 4 20s and a 12, like all the new ones that they just came out with. I finished Wicked and Talzin real quick and kind of chipped at them in the crystal shipments just to get the Zeta challenges, and then I've been grinding all of them since they came out, so you can do it.
Yeah, I'm doing Talzin and Wicked right now. Those are my priorities.
It also depends on how much you're getting from the arenas each day.
Yeah, and you do have to do. You do also have to do 3 50 crystal refreshes too to knock them all out. If you want to do all 8 attempts from all 5 of those new hard nodes, yeah, you have to do 3 50 crystal refreshes again.
Ooh, I got an achievement. Let me see what my achievement was.
I got a video on that too on my channel. Not to self-advertise or anything.
Let's see. Territory War, 12 victory. I get 200 crystals. And I'll take it. It's nice.
We wanted.
You know. And then let's see. What did I get for my rewards? I got. Let's see. If it'll load. I got any solid pieces. I got 10 Carbonates, 10 stun cuffs, 10 MK3 showers. And some other stuff.
As Urban would say.
Tiz makes a good point. Tiz makes a good point about the airplane mode. So in Territory War, every step until you get to the combat requires internet. So in order to start your combat, and then once you start the combat, it needs to start with internet. You can switch into airplane mode at the start of combat. The one thing is that you can, if your battle goes south and you're in airplane mode, you can force close your game and let it time out, and you don't feed them turn meter.
Right.
Versus if all of your characters die, then you're going to give them all turn meter. So good points, Tits. That's definitely something.
That's why we have her around. God damn it!
Here's the other thing: you can just retreat, and it won't.
No, not if you don't
count
have time.
as a loss, and you won't lose any.
Not if you don't have time. If you face an Emperor Palpatine team and they start getting turn meter, you don't have time to retreat. Sometimes they'll just go one after another after another. You need your turn in order to do a retreat.
Has anyone faced bounty hunters this time round?
No.
Nope.
No.
See, we had quite a few defense squad, not us, but the guild we went against put up quite a few bounty hunter squads.
Were they 4-starred boss leads, or 86 boss in general?
They were Boba leads. They were Boba leads with, the 5 contracted bounty hunters.
Were they cleansing on defense?
Not really, no.
Probably the AI playing it kind of like Thrawn lead, like where they were not cleansing or cleansing when they needed to, I suppose.
Maybe I actually messed up.
Maybe it only works on offense.
What did I screwed up? I ran my Bosk against their Boba, and all I managed to do was take out IG-88, and they just opened a can of whoop, and within 20 seconds I'd lost.
Yeah, the thermal detonators with Boba's lead is pretty brutal.
But I went back in with my Phasma, which is Zeted, First Order TIE, and masked Kylo, who's Zeted, with Super Pooper, Imperial Super Commando, and I thought I was taking in Geonosian Soldier, but I didn't. I took in Geonosian Spy. Bosk doesn't like Geonosian Spy. I can tell you that. That was awesome. He just jab, go away, nasty lizard thing, and yeah, he did. True story.
That's science.
Okay, last question. Nathaniel Miller, question with the military might assault battle starting tomorrow. What's your favorite team for beating it? He likes to run Han, Farm Boy, and Cassian.
Is that a rebel only one?
Rebels and clones.
Rebels and clones. I think I go with CLS, Chirrut, and Baze.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, and
OG Han, something like that. It's an easy win.
I do CLS, OG Han, Baze and Chirrut, and Cassian.
Yeah, that's a good team. Yeah, I think that's a great team.
I love Cassian.
He's really
Cassian
good.
is awesome.
Yeah, but not worth the Zeta.
How dare you?
I don't know. That is a pretty decent Zeta, though.
Yes, it is. I disagree with that.
You think he is worth it?
Yes.
The Zeta.
Oh, of course.
I've looked so many times. It's one of the ones that I've hovered over. Just can't bring myself to.
Man. Final score 10,000 to 14,000. We lost. Wah, 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 wah. Got 2 Omegas, though, so that's nice.
Nice.
I want to give a shout out.
I need
really
Omegas
to
more
Tits.
than Zeta.
We need to give a shout out to Tits.
We do. For what?
So, Tits McVenom did great in her territory war. I think she was number 7 in offensive banners in her territory war, and I think she's one of the lower GPs in her guild. So I want to give a shout out to Tits.
All right. Shout out to Tits for kicking.
Awesome
ass.
job, Tits.
Kicking that ass.
Good job, Tits.
It's a step out of the family.
She'll probably correct me. She's like, I wasn't 7th, I was 6th.
It was like,
Don't chip me one spot.
son of a bitch. All right. So that is our stream for today for the lunch stream. We'll do a Battlefront stream later today whenever I find out when V wants to do it. And then tomorrow we got the Jedi Academy, right? And then we've got the RSG Mature channel tomorrow night. So we got a lot more streams coming up for you folks. Make sure you're subscribing and liking everything. It really helps us out big time. It helps with monetization. It helps the channel grow. It helps us get the word out. The more subscribers we have, the better. And why wouldn't you just subscribe? You can hit the bell and you know when we're streaming. What's wrong with that? And we appreciate all the support that the fans have shown us thus far. If you want us to keep putting out content, that's the best way to do it. We also have the super chat function. We have the sponsorship button. You have the support channel on our YouTube homepage where you can donate whatever you like, and YouTube gets nothing. Someone said that we put on our Amazon wish list Google Play cards for buying packs and stuff.
So if I put iTunes gift cards on my wish list
No,
and then I
Google.
use them, well, Google for you. Some of us are iPhone,
Oh,
so
yeah.
yours would be Google, right?
Well, that means
but
you have to
if
buy
we
packs.
use them, does that break me from being free to play since I technically haven't bought them?
I'd say no.
Yes.
Well,
No.
if somebody's buying it for you and you didn't spend any money, technically
You're
you're
still
still
free
free
to
to play.
A gift is a gift.
Yeah, but from the perspective of
that's
the business, you're
true.
still putting money into their game from your account.
Well, but you didn't spend any of your own money, so I don't know if that. I mean, free to play. Well, free to play means you don't spend any money. So yeah, you wouldn't be free to play.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those loophole things, It makes sense though, because
Just go buy some
spend
goddamn
a bunch of
Twinkies.
gift
That's what
cards,
you want to
so-
spend it for anyway.
I've
Jesus.
got a really quick resolution for you.
Hmm.
Give me the details and I'll take it, and then you
no.
still remain conscious free to play.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah, I like that.
Awful.
Yeah, give me a gift
Yeah,
card
I-
too. while we're at
I
it.
will
No, I
fall
can't.
on
I
that
can't. I
sword
can't
for
give
you.
it. No, I'm sorry. Lurkers and blow for me and Finn first, not you, Mike. Sorry, this is the way it works. The favors go downward, not upward. So, but yeah, appreciate everybody. If you have questions, come join our Discord. You can come get all your Star Wars Galaxy Heroes questions answered in there. We've got a lot of channels set up. Battlefront, doesn't matter. And we got a lot of channels set up for you guys, and we've got over 1,000 people in the community that will help you with all of your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes stuff. So very much appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. Thanks to the entire crew, Xylo, Mike. Xylo, where can they check you out?
Yeah, mostly here with the lunch, and Xylo Takedown SWGOH on YouTube. You know what these guys call me on there too. So
Stoner Jedi.
You can come by, hang out anytime, and I get distracted really easy, but I love the community. If you ever need anything, I got you guys.
There you go. And then the newest RSG crew member, Mike Hunt.
Hello.
Where can folks check you out?
I have a channel. It's Mike Hunt, SWGOH. I've got my first preparation H on, second one, and third one will go on tonight. Yes, I will set myself a task. And yeah, just generally me trying stuff and normally failing, but it's all there. Stop on by.
Mike makes everything sound so much better too. Come see my preparation H.
Jolly good. All right, so that's it for us today. We will see you later today for the Battlefront 2 stream. So everyone have a great rest of your day, and we will holler at you later. Peace.